Peace and blessings to my foundational Black American brethren. My name is Rahman Muhammad Ali of Separation Nation. I wanted to chat a little bit about our people, our community. And even though I don't want to be called divisive, I think as a group, FBAs, we need to be proud of ourselves and proud of each other. You know, Ms. Farrakhan said once in one of his lectures that we are a unique people. We are a one-of-a-kind people. There's never been anybody like us before in the world. You know, we were captured in war, brought here and made slaves. Everything, think about this, absolutely everything, all of our knowledge of our past was erased. And then we were imprinted on by our slave masters, our oppressive, brutal slave masters. And everything that we've learned has come from them. So in effect, we're their children. That's why in the scripture we are referred to as the children of Israel. So any bad habits that we have, any horrific features that we have, it's not due to our nature. It's due to our training under a brutal oppressor who hates our guts. And we need to remember that. But in the meantime, we have developed our own culture. And at one time, I would have probably said that, you know, we really don't have any culture. But we do. We have developed our own culture. And we should be proud of ourselves because we have been through hell and we have come out still fighting it, fighting. We have accomplished great things. When you look at the list of inventions that our people have done, it has no rival. A lot of the things we enjoy in America, the conveniences and everything, our people, black people, foundational black Americans invented those. And so I want to say that being a unique people, we need to come together. We are a nation within a nation. Now I know a lot of our people, they when I say we need to come together and recognize ourselves as a separate nation within a nation, a lot of people start whining and crying about, oh, you're engaging in identity politics. That's not right. We're all Americans. No, we're not all Americans. Because if we were American in the eyes of our oppressor, then they would treat us as such. We wouldn't be stopped for no reason by the police, sometimes killed. We wouldn't be redlined in the with the banks. We'll be able to get business loans. We'll be able to do all of that. We'll be able to enjoy all the privileges of Americans. But we don't enjoy them. But white people do. They have white privilege. And that's what being an American is, having white privilege, and we don't have that. So we need to come together and realize we can do a lot with our unity. Our unity is very powerful. As the Honorable Elijah Muhammad once said, our unity is more powerful than an atom bomb. So we need to, but the first thing we have to do is recognize ourselves as a separate entity within America. If we could do that, then we'll be well on our way to doing tremendous things, building our own infrastructure, building our own schools and hospitals. And we could do that because we would have the money to do it. We bring almost $2 trillion out of this economy every year. That's more than many nations. So we have the money to really rescue ourselves. We just need to do it. Find the will to do it. I don't want to hear these people crying about, we Americans, we just need to fight. No, we have been here over 400 years. And if white people had any intentions of treating us right, they would have done so by now. We have to understand that they're not going to do it. We have asked for reparations, and what is their response? The response is open up the floodgates in the border and let millions of immigrants come through. And you know why they're letting them come through? Because they're sick of us. They're tired of us asking for reparations. They want to bring in people who are happy to be here and who won't say anything. So we need to understand that looking at that right there should tell us that they don't have any good intentions toward us. So quit wanting to be them. Quit wanting to be close to them. Let's be close to each other. And we can pull ourselves out of this mess that we're in. And not only pull ourselves out of this mess, we can pull the whole world out of this mess. Minister Farrakhan said, if we came together, we could put a stop to all this mess that's going on in the world. So let's think about it, brothers and sisters, especially the brothers. I've always called for the brothers to come together, the Commonwealth of Brothers. 1 million. 2 million brothers coming together, man. We could enrich each other greatly. We could make each other millionaires within 10 years. And then we could eliminate all the problems we have in our community. We could reform Pookie and Ray Ray. We can. We got the tools to do it. When Pookie and Ray Ray see what we're doing, they're seeing the brothers, man, are riding around in whatever kind of cars they want to ride around in, having beautiful homes. They'll come to us, and we want them to come. And we can tell them, look, you can come as you are, but you can't stay as you are. We're going to put you in a training program. You're going to have to go through FOI training, learn to be a black man, a proud black man. And then once you come out of that training, you can be part of us and you can go on and flex. But we can do that, but we have to come together. And the bottom line is quit wanting to be white. The problem with us is on a deeply subconscious level, many of us want to be white. And we identify with white people. We don't mind being up under them. We've gotten comfortable and used to being up under them. All we want is a nice house, a nice car, and be able to travel a little bit and a little bit of money. And we're happy to be in a subordinate position. But that's not what God wants. So we need to come out of that. We got to be a separate people. So I'm going to end it here. I just wanted to say that. This is a divine thing. This is not something political. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said God told him this himself. We're going to come away from them one way or the other. If we don't do it on our own, then Allah will force it. You see those fires raging in California? Man, that's just the very beginning. He's gonna make it so the thing is, he said, okay, as long as the white man got money to give them and got job stuff to give them, they're gonna live up under him and be happy. But see, God would take all of that from them. And then when God takes it from them, they ain't gonna have nothing for us. We're gonna be poor and out of pocket. So before that happens, why don't we just come together and make a reality for ourselves? And quit being a slave, quit having a slave mentality. So I'm gonna leave it here. Before I go though, I'm always making a plug for myself. I'm an author. I have 3 books on Amazon Kindle. The book I'm really pushing now though is Death Angel. I wrote Death Angel, guy, it had to be 20 years ago. And you ought to read Death Angel, because Death Angel is, man, that was 20 years ago, man, but it fits right in the times today. It fit right in the times. It's about this brother who is he's furious because he's lost his wife to AIDS that she got from an ex-husband who was a closet homosexual, down low. And now mind you, when you read this book is 20 years old. So I'm pushing that one particular book right now, because I think it's very, very, it's a cautionary tale that something that's affecting our community greatly today. And it's on Amazon.com. It's less than $10, so it's not going to break the bank. I'm going to put the link to my author page down below in the description. And I'm also going to put one of the reviews to my book, To Death Angel, in there as well. And I want you to go to my author page, follow me, buy the book, and share with all your contacts, and create a tsunami effect in sales for me, so that I can take that money and get out here and do this work the way I would like to be able to do it. It's going to take a lot. We got a lot of brilliant brothers on with platforms on YouTube and other social media, and they all need to get together, man. Start pushing this unity thing. Put the Million Man March Coalition together again, but not meeting in one place, but meeting virtually, and creating an organization this time where we can start collecting money so we can do the necessary work to reform our community. A lot of the Christians say, hey, and we think that Jesus is supposed to do it all. And a lot of the Muslims think, well, the mother plane is going to come and take care of everything. And that well may be true, but while we're waiting for them to come, let's go ahead and do a little work now. They don't mind that. They don't mind if we do some work. So let's go ahead and do that. And I want you to go to my author page. And no more, I want you to like this video, and I want you to share it. And I want you to go to my author page and like and share it as well. So we got a lot of work to do. Time is running short. We want, if we really get started, and God saw us getting started, He'll pull back a little bit. He'll pull the chastisement back a little bit to let us do our thing, to let us flex. And we can do this. We can do this on our own. And the whole world would stand up and applaud, seeing the black man finally become a man instead of sitting up under another man in his house and living by his rules, because the white man control everything. He control us. He control all institutions. He control everything in this, and we don't control a damn thing. He makes all the decisions about what's going to happen to us and our children, and we shouldn't be comfortable with that. So come on, brothers, get up off your butt. Sisters, if you listen to this, talk to your man, and the men in your life say, look, y'all need to step up. Y'all need to step up and show us that y'all can be the man. And it don't take any violence. We ain't trying to fight these Caucasian people. We're just going to tell them, look, we're going to do our thing to help ourselves. Y'all just leave us alone while we do our thing. But if y'all come bother us like y'all did in the past, trying to burn down stuff that we do now, we're going to handle our business. And that's the fact that, and another thing I like to say, brothers, it was a short video on YouTube of the movie Malcolm X, where Malcolm, Denzel Washington playing Malcolm, went to the police department that had beaten up one of the Muslims and arrested him and brought him in there. I wasn't going to tell anybody about it. Malcolm came in there, and Malcolm wasn't playing. Now think about this. Now he's in the police department, and he's telling them, look, this is the deal. We know y'all brought him in here, and say, and until I check and make sure he's okay, ain't nobody leaving here. We ain't leaving, and you ain't gonna leave. Now he was telling them this. And the little young white boy's trying to be brave. What's your name, fella? They don't worry about what my name is. Say, look out the window. And when the white boy opened the window and saw those brothers, the FOI down there in ranks, he started getting a little nervous. Now, mind you, Malcolm ain't smiling. He ain't trying to be polite to them. He's looking them dead in their face and telling them, this is the deal. And the bottom line was, hey, y'all want to start something? Y'all may kill us. We're going to kill you too, every one of you. And none of you going home to your family, you know. And what did they do? They told him he can go see him. And Malcolm went down and saw the brother. The brother being beaten up. He told him, call the ambulance, take him to the hospital. The brother was standing on his post and standing on point, and those white boys submitted to him. And that's what we need to do. We ain't got time to be playing around anymore. We're the children of God, the direct descendants of the living God, and we're dealing with Satan. We need to put Satan in his place. Now, I'm sorry I'm rambling, getting too long-winded here, but I'm going to close. And again, like I say, go to my author page, get my book, and share it, and like it, and share it with everybody. I want 10 million people to buy this book, so I can get around here and do the work that needs to be done. The brothers need to be rallied. So we need to travel from city to city to city, not talking with just brothers on the street right now, but talking with these brothers who got these platforms. They need to be pushing this. Everybody needs to be pushing. Every time you listen to a brother start his program, for the first 2 or 3 minutes, he talk about forming this black organization of men. So let's get started. Like I said, the description to my, the link to my author page will be down in the description, and let's make it happen. All right, brothers? I'm going to leave you in peace and blessings. Love to you all. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.